Today we're with Sara Tetreault of GoGingham.com, and Sara is a stylishly frugal living expert.
That's
and
right.
I've got to ask, what exactly does that mean?
Well, a stylishly frugal living expert is someone who likes to have nice things but doesn't like to spend a lot of money on them.
Okay, and you actually have a project that fits that.
That's right. So these are chairs that I found on the sidewalk that were out with a sign on them that said free. And I have some before examples and some after examples.
Okay.
And as you can see, the before examples, you might look at this if you were driving by it and think,
I'm not picking it up.
Exactly, that's a piece of garbage and I'm not going to pick it up. But really, this chair is very easy to fix. A couple things to think about when you see a chair like this is a great component because here's your pattern for making a new cover for it.
Right.
These are director's chairs and you can easily find new sets for these seat covers and backs that you can buy.
Okay.
But they're really easy to sew.
Okay.
And the other part that's important is the way these chairs work is they have a dowel that fits inside the chair here, and then the fabric wraps around it, and then as you can see, the chair arm comes up. And when you have this part to the chair, that's really helpful because then you know the size is right and you know it's going to fit the channel underneath, and you know that the length is correct also.
So when I'm looking at one man's trash to find out if it's a treasure, what are some
right.
things in the chairs I should be looking for? Because obviously if it's broken or other things, when would I not want to pick it up?
Well, I would say that if all of the components are there, you know, there's no broken pieces of wood on this chair. All of the legs are in good shape. The cross supports are all in good shape. To me, this is a great chair.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because this is what it can turn into very easily.
Yeah, and that's nice. So what are the steps to bring it back to life?
Well, the first thing that I would do is, again, with the cover, you can use the one that's there, or if you need to make a test, I would suggest, like what I did for this chair, is I made a pattern with some inexpensive muslin, and I sewed it and made sure that the fit was correct before I used my expensive, you know, sun-proof fabric as a finished product on that.
Don't want to ruin the good fabric.
No, don't practice on your good fabric.
All right.
Practice on the inexpensive
anyway.
fabric.
Okay.
That's right. So that is one thing, is the cover. The other thing that I would say that all these chairs really need, I don't like to do a lot of repainting. So on unfinished wood, like this chair, I just use some tung oil, which helps condition the wood and kind of finish it and kind of bring it back to life a little bit.
And can you get that?
Any hardware store has tung oil.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can use a rag to wipe it on. You can use a paintbrush. It's very easy. The other thing that I use on all my chairs, especially ones that are outdoors that fold, is the 3-in-1 oil. Because this just put a few drops in all of your joints that are metal of where your chair folds up, and then it'll fold a lot easier. This one happens to rock, and the rocking motion is much better when it's got a little 3-in-1 oil.
Sure, definitely. Any other tips? I mean, we've got the function, we've got the beauty. What about comfort?
Well, I like chairs that are comfortable because, you know, it's all about relaxing and enjoying your backyard space. And so on this chair, you can see I added some padding to it, which that really made a difference in the comfort of the chair, because sometimes when you are sitting on a chair and the bottom of it, your legs hit the bottom of it, it doesn't always feel very comfortable. So I added some padding under here that has some, just some cushioning that I wrapped around the chair, sewed it, and then just slid the cover over the top of it.
All right.
And I also did the same thing for the head.
That's nice, and that's really comfortable. So next time your neighbor's taking out the garbage, wait till they go to bed, take a look and see what they have out there, because you might be able to take their trash and make it a treasure.
That's
Thanks
right.
a lot, Sara.
You're welcome.